Welcome to Nacho Fitness Coach. I'm Sarah, the expert.
And I'm Caleigh, the beginner.
Join us as we discuss fitness culture
from our two very different perspectives.
So grab yourself a protein shake
or a glass of wine.
And let's get started.
So Sarah.
Caleigh.
This is a So Sarah episode.
I like it. Chin it up.
So I have some things to talk about today. I want to start with a little something I just want to bring up. I want to clear the air.
Okay.
I feel like there's been this narrative that I want to just
address.
Is
it an elephant in the room?
There's an elephant in the room.
Okay.
I feel like largely there's kind of been this undertone of like that I'm a big Kardashian fan.
You think so?
I just want to.
Are you?
I want to just tell you something.
Okay.
Do I know who the Kardashians are? Could I name them?
Can you?
Yeah.
What are their names?
Khloe, Kim, Kourtney.
What about the girls? The younger sisters.
Kendall and Kylie.
Wow.
What I don't think that you know.
Uh-oh.
I have never watched an episode of the Kardashians. Ever.
Well, so how did you get all of your Kardashian knowledge?
I think it's just in pop culture, you know, on the internet.
They are everywhere.
I know exactly who they are, but I just wanted to, I just felt like you had this like impression that I was a, big Kardashian.
Why? Because you found the challenge that
it's just
Khloe,
been brought
right?
up a couple times.
Yeah, well, I mean, you did.
But I just wanted to make it abundantly clear.
That you're not?
That I've never watched an episode.
Well, I have a confession then to make.
Okay.
I have watched the episodes. Now, it was 15 years ago when they were like, Bruce and Mama. What's her name? Why do I not know her name? I can picture her.
Chris.
When Bruce and Chris were married.
I don't think you can say Bruce anymore.
Oh, shoot. You probably can't. Oh, no. But then it was.
Caitlin.
I'm referring back to
Caitlin.
I'm referring back to the then. Those episodes didn't go away, did they? Did they get deleted forever?
No.
So, you can go back and you can still watch the Chris and Bruce.
Well.
And when the girls were young.
I never.
So I did actually. And I did actually kind of enjoy the show, I think, for a period of time. They opened up a shop in like Soho in New York City. God, what was the name of that store? It was Kim. I think for sure it was Kim.
Kourtney. Khloe.
No, but I think it was just Kim. I don't think it was all the rest of them. God, what was the name of that store? But I was in the city once because I used to spend a ton of time out there and I love New York City. And I went only because she owned it. And I was like, is she going to be here?
Oh.
Maybe she'll be here. I don't know. I mean, it was like, it had just opened. There was a line out the door. I mean, that was over a decade ago.
I just was as I would listen to last season, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm really like, there's this reputation of me building up as like this big Kardashian fan. And it's really, I just wanted to clear the air. Do I know who they are? Yes. Do I know what they do? Yes.
But not.
Have I followed a lot
of the episodes
drama on Instagram? Yes. I have never watched the Keeping Up with the Kardashians or whatever the new show is now.
You might find it intriguing. There's a new show.
I probably would.
There is a new show. What is it?
On Hulu.
Oh.
Because they used to be on.
They're back? So it's just Chris and the girls.
I don't know.
What do they call it?
I think it's just Kardashians.
The Kardashians?
I don't know.
It's no longer Keeping Up.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know. I don't know.
Asking me.
I was very invested in when Kim was dating Pete Davidson. I'm a big Pete Davidson fan.
You are? Fan?
Fan.
What does he do, by the way? Because
SNL. He got started on SNL.
Pete Davidson did? Mm-hmm. So he's a funny guy?
He's funny.
Does he sing?
No.
Oh, he's a comedian.
He's a comedian. He's funny.
Oh.
So it was really intriguing to me. Like the whole Kanye divorce and, do I know a thing or two about what's going on?
Sounds like you know quite a bit. So I don't know if I'm believing.
Anyway,
I'm not
let's
really a
move
fan. On. Liar. I don't believe you.
I want to talk about something today.
Okay. Not the Kardashians.
Okay. Even though we just spent
way too long talking about when we actually do probably know quite a bit that we probably shouldn't.
Yeah, we know about. It's fine. What do you know about betting on weight loss?
Betting on weight loss?
Betting on your weight loss.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
No.
You never bet on your weight loss.
I've never bet on anything.
I've heard you talk about company challenges. Was that not a where you put in money?
No.
It was like, hey, company, we're going to.
Yeah, no, what the outcome was from the company health challenge was that instead of only having jeans Fridays, we got to have jeans as our corporate dress code 5 days a week.
This is why
we finished. We finished. Yeah. I mean, there were some prizes, I think, for the people that had like the most weight loss.
So it wasn't like a put money into a pot.
No, I actually don't think I've ever bet on anything. Okay. I've been to a casino a few times and played the nickel slots for like $4 worth, but that's about the extent of my gambling.
Yeah, I'm not a big gambler. No. We've been to the casinos, but it's not a big. I don't like gambling.
I wish I enjoyed like betting on games more, like football games or whatever. I understood it because I probably could get into that. I enjoy watching athletics, but no, I've never bet.
So if there were a situation where you could bet on your weight loss,
my own personal weight loss, or somebody else's,
yours,
okay,
would you be interested? You put in your money, you bet X amount of money to say you're going to lose X amount of weight in X amount of time.
I don't know.
And win more money.
You win like the pot then, if that's what you do? Like, so
or a portion of the pot, depending on whether it's an individual or team challenge.
I don't know if I would do that.
Okay.
I mean, maybe. No, I don't think so.
No?
No. I mean, what has always held my feet like to the fire was like the fitness competitions where I was like, ooh, I'm going to walk on stage in heels and a tiny bikini and strut in front of, 2,000 people.
Oh.
That kept me in check.
That kept your heart full.
Yeah.
Your ego.
Oddly enough, it did. Well, yeah, just ego. Actually, my ego doesn't need to be fed.
No, it doesn't.
It's all right. It's fine.
Your ego is fine. There's one thing I know about you. Okay. Everybody can use a boost every now and then.
Well, I mean, so it depends. I don't know that betting would do it for me.
So if I said, Sarah, give me $50.
Yeah, no.
You wager $50, and if you don't lose 50 pounds in the next 6 months, you lose your $50.
I don't think I would do that.
Okay.
Would you do that?
I don't know. Let's get into it. Healthy Wage.
Because this is a thing.
Healthy Wage is a company that helps people lose weight through weight loss programs. They offer weight loss challenges, which allows people to bet on their weight loss. Here's the interesting thing. It was inspired by an academic study that showed that financial incentives can help people lose weight. So you bet X amount of money that you will lose X amount of weight in X amount of time. You have to commit to a minimum of 6 months to lose the weight.
Okay.
So you can't do
So it can't be a super fad diet, like water weight situation. It's got to be
No, they're
like
super against like fad diets, like quick, because they believe that will improve participants' chance for sustained long-term weight loss. So how does it work?
Yeah, how does it work? So this is just like a website that
Jillian
platform.
Michaels.
Yes.
This is a Jillian Michaels thing. We don't need to go into it.
That's a whole nother episode. My feelings on Jillian Michaels.
So you pay an entry fee to sign up.
Okay.
You get a verified weigh-in at the beginning and end of a challenge.
What's considered a verified weigh-in?
Good question. I'm glad you asked. So they have to have your weigh-ins verified, you download the mobile app.
Okay.
Follow the instructions, and then one of their referees will remotely witness your weigh-in.
On like your scale?
I think so.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's not like you're having to go to a doctor or medical professional and get like a weigh-in.
I think there's an option to do that.
Okay.
As like a secondary, like I'm not going to do the app thing.
Okay.
You can go to like I don't know, certified is the right word, but yeah.
Yeah.
So you have a verified weigh-in at the beginning and at the end of the challenge. All participants or teams who achieve a 6% weight loss will share their prize of the pot.
So do they start it at like certain times, or do you just get to say, hey, I want to go to Healthy Wage and like bet on my weight loss, and they can just log in?
We could go on right now.
Can you create your own goals then? How does that work?
We'll get into that.
Okay.
So they have different challenges. So they have the Healthy Wager where you can win up to $10,000 in an individual weight loss bet. You set the terms, meaning
go ahead.
Your weight loss and wager amount. So you're going to say, I will wager $50
to win 10,000,
that I will lose 100 pounds by, X date.
Okay.
That's the Healthy Weight. If I'm
understanding the website
this correctly, this is the Jillian Michaels one, the Healthy Wager. Okay. There's the difference between Healthy Wage and healthy wager.
Oh, this is confusing.
I know.
That one letter difference.
That's why when you want to do this episode the other day, I said, give me like a hot minute.
We need to figure out the difference.
And okay. Do I still have my shit together? No.
Okay. So this is healthywager.com, which is Jillian Michaels' brainchild, allegedly involved with healthywager.com.
Just say allegedly.
Okay.
So there's the Healthy Wager, which is that one.
And so that one is you pay money.
Okay. So there's a calculator where you can see, like, you can put in your weight loss goals and your wager amount and use the calculator to see what your prize would come out to be.
Okay. If you accomplish your goal, like, that's it.
$10,000.
It doesn't rely on what anyone else accomplishes. No. It's literally like, okay,
bam,
you pay into it, you get it, you're done. Okay?
I might be wrong about that. It's fine.
Some of this might be made up. You might want to read.
This is all alleged.
Before you sign up for any one of these programs that are discussed in this episode, please make sure that you read all of the terms, conditions, and fine print before you sign up.
This is all alleged. Jackpot challenges, where individuals and teams try to achieve specific weight loss goals to earn a share of the pot. So you, me, Alan, Jeremy, and Dane,
we could do
5-member team could go in on a pot.
Okay.
And
Alan's wife could get involved in that too if she really wanted to.
I didn't know Alan had a wife.
They've been married forever. How long have you guys been married?
You're married? I've been hitting on him all day.
Yeah. Hey.
I didn't say anything.
How many years? It's been a while.
One if we had to count.
Yeah. See?
We could get on a team of 6.
Yeah. See? Can't leave her out.
As long as she don't hear that. We're fine. We're good to go. Okay. So it's the Healthy Wager. There's the Jackpot Challenge. This intrigues me.
Okay.
There's a Step Challenge.
Oh.
Where individuals or teams try to achieve specific step goals and earn a share of the pot.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So there's like bigger carrots at the end of the stick if you actually achieve. You know, it's not just like I'm paying $50 and I'll get $50 back or $100 back. I mean, these are significant.
Let me give you a couple of examples of success stories.
Okay.
Preston P lost 160 pounds in 18 months and won $3,007.
That's not bad. You know.
Miranda B lost 81 pounds in 24 months and won $2,973.
Okay.
Michelle W lost 53 pounds in 9 months and won $2,107.
So what makes the one lady that she lost less, but it was in shorter amount of time and get about the same amount of payout?
Like, I think it has to do with what she wagered versus her time.
Got it.
Because you pick formula. You pick your time.
So if you put $100 in instead of 50, does that change? Because you said there's a calculator,
that changes,
right?
Your
possible
outcome.
Payout.
No, like, full disclosure. I mean, this may shock you. I'm not an expert on this. But I do think it's interesting.
It's interesting in theory.
It's interesting because I think that, wagering your weight against your own money is, it puts a different spin on weight loss, or trying to achieve a goal.
Well, you said that one claims to be stated on some sort of research. Does it say any details of the research? Yeah, you did, didn't you? Because there was a study.
Oh, it was inspired by an academic study that showed financial incentives can help people lose weight. Yeah. Okay. So if you throw some financial incentives into it,
all of a sudden you're good.
It makes sense.
I mean, money is a significant motivator for a lot of people.
Yeah. And I didn't add this into my notes, but the interesting thing is I don't think it matters how you lose the weight.
Right.
Which
it just has to be longer than 6 months.
It has to be a minimum of 6 months. But I think they kind of push the Jillian Michaels stuff.
Her program.
There's like an app, but I don't think it matters how you lose the weight necessarily.
Well,
which I think for a lot of people,
go straight up Biggest Loser.
Well, because you tell me eat this meal plan, this exact meal plan, and you do this exact workout for the next 6 months, probably not going to happen. Let me figure it out on my own.
Yeah. So then what's the healthywage.com?
I don't know.
Oh, it's different.
I think that's kind of like the overall like parent company, because I think it has to do with like they provide like company wide challenges is what I gathered.
So when I just typed that into my URL bar, okay, well, let me just pull up the website, healthywage.com. You know, the auto suggest of like what you're trying to search for popped up, and it said healthywage.com scam. Was the very first automatic that's
Google
what
search. I had a limited amount of time today when I was trying to put this all together. Was that I feel wellness. Like healthywage.com and healthy wage. I think healthy wager is like a tier within healthy. Well, because healthy wage. The first time I ever saw this was back in January. I was in a hotel room at a Christmas party.
Oh, yeah, because it redirects you to a healthywage.com /healthywager /
So I don't,
TV.
I'm not.
It's the same.
It's a legend.
The logo's,
it's all legend.
The logo's the same. Like the logo on each page is the same.
Yeah.
So they are related.
It's interesting, though.
Corporate wellness.
It's been featured on ABC, NBC, The Doctors, Time Magazine, Women's Day Magazine, Wall Street Journal, Fitness Magazine, Shape Magazine.
She's the official Healthy Wage spokesperson, Jillian Michaels.
As she should be.
I said, sure. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, yay.
This conversation has gone exactly how I thought it was going.
Yeah, so they are definitely related. So yeah, they just kind of go through and healthy wager.
But if you put money down, betting on your own weight loss.
Let's put
all this like Jillian Michaels.
Wait, so this actually says it's not just like a $50 one-time thing. So this one says that Kim S bet $300 a month.
Monthly.
A month. Yeah. Oh, so this is not just like a one-time deal. So
small beans.
Yeah. So like this Kim S won, or she bet $300 a month and won $10,000. But then like results may vary. Our job is to supply the fun and motivation. Mm-hmm. Your job is to supply the effort.
Yeah.
Well,
however you may do that.
You know, whatever. It's how it works. Calculate your prize, make your bet, lose the weight, win money.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
What do we think?
I'm all for finding ways that motivate somebody to achieve their goals. So what I like about it is that you get to pick your own goals.
Yeah.
You can start it whenever you're ready.
And you can do it however you are comfortable doing it.
You can do it however you want. I like that it's a longer period of time. Like they have the minimum of 6 months.
Yep.
And you know, a lot of them actually look like they're longer.
Be like a crash diet, like a smoothie.
You know, so I definitely think that there is a power to financial incentives. So I totally get that. Is it for me? I don't know that I would do it, but maybe, I guess.
Like, what if you and I bet on weight loss?
Well,
sorry, I'm trying to shift.
I don't know if I would have to use this platform. I mean, that would we
would have to use this platform. I'm talking financial incentive. Me and
like
you.
a bet between
me and you bet on weight loss.
Maybe only because there's like that competitiveness. I'm like, oh, you are not going to beat me. Then that's different, I think, for me. Because it's just, I like to be highly competitive with things like that. But I don't know if there would need to be the financial incentive tied to it. I'd still just want to beat you, even without the money.
Just crush me into the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get satisfaction in taking a person of lesser ability
You're not
than
a person
you.
that's lesser of ability than me. Now, do you choose to take a path of lesser ability? You're capable.
I am. I've shown that.
Yeah.
My body weight workouts.
Yes. You're working out. We'll get you there.
Good job, Kay.
Yeah. But I do think, I mean, I don't know if I would go this route, but we definitely do need to find a new challenge. I mean, I've sent you a few ideas that I found.
We do.
That are interesting. I mean, I don't know if I would totally have to go down this path, but I found a few where I'm like, oh, this would be an interesting like challenge. Cause that one we did before was pretty fun in season 1. Where we did the treadmill challenge.
I think this overall is probably a pass for me.
I think it'd be a pass for me too.
Yeah. It's interesting.
It is very interesting. And I think if it is something that would motivate
other people,
and
I think that's the overall goal of the program is to fight obesity, fight, heart disease and all the things that come with that, which is great.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think that that's...
I probably don't need to be a part of it financially.
No. No,
but it's interesting. And I think if that's a thing,
if it motivates you and you need to go through that,
if that's a thing you want to be a part of, go check that out. Healthy Wage. I don't know. What is it? Healthywage.com.
Well, you can find it either way, healthywage.com or healthywager.com. They kind of redirect. Oh yeah. Because then it's Jillian's Healthy Wager.
I honestly couldn't find the difference between the two. I struggled.
It's almost like that's just her spokesperson brand, kind of white label version.
Yeah. Alan, what do you think? Would you
participate?
Bet on your weight loss?
I don't bet on anything.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Kind of like you were talking about. You don't wager on anything. Yeah. I'm not a gambler. I have other ways to motivate myself.
Yeah.
So I probably would not.
Yeah. So, I mean, but I wouldn't say that I hate it. If we do like the love it or hate it scale, like for me, I probably wouldn't do it.
I think for me, it's an overall same thing.
I love the idea
if it's something that motivates you to get healthier. Yeah. Great.
I'm all for that.
It's not for me personally, I don't think.
Because there's definitely, there's not a one plan that fits all. Because we've all got different backgrounds, different histories, all the things. We're all starting different spots on our journey. So, but if this would be a good option for you to like get started or finish what you already did start, then
I think it's one thing to throw your self-esteem or self-confidence into a weight loss challenge, but to throw a financial into it.
It's different.
It's different.
It's very different. But I mean, hey, if they say that they've been seen on all these amazing platforms.
Because if you don't lose the weight, you lose the money you wagered.
Right. But that's a monthly thing. So it is kind of a big deal, really. It's not like this one-time thing. So you're feeling the pain of that coming out of your checking account every month, which that's one thing that they'll say with like gym memberships, when you have got that monthly thing, like it stays on the top of your mind that you're doing something instead of like a one-time payment for like a year or whatever. So, I could see how that would work for people, but I think it'd be passed for me, but I'm glad we cleared up the whole Kardashian situation.
That was really important. I felt like I hadn't been sleeping well, knowing that you thought I was like a hardcore.
I don't know if I thought it, but I think the listeners probably did for sure. And they've been judging you this whole time.
You've been judging me.
Y'all know how I feel about it. Okay. You made that clear.
We know.
We do.
Have you been paying attention?
I guess not.
Okay, I'll say it. What episode were we? Oh, yeah, when you're referring to
some F-bombs.
The 12-3-30 challenge.
He does not like them. No, I get it. You do not. That's right.
No, just for that reason. Otherwise, I don't care.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just the 12-3-30.
Just because you
still purchase that, like Skims and Caleigh Cosmetics, right?
All the time.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
It's like your target audience. Target market. For those two products. He's like, what are Skims?
You don't matter.
I did have that look on my face.
Yeah, like, what? I don't know. And it's a joke. It's one of Caleigh's jokes. Just
if you explain my jokes, they're not as funny.
I need explanations sometimes because I miss most of them.
You do miss a lot of my jokes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm glad that we had a chance to talk about this.
We're not betting on our weight. We kind of hate it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan probably of it. But if it's for you, then I love it for you. Yeah. So, and that's fine. You can do you, and we don't have to agree.
Yeah,
and it's totally fine. But I'm definitely glad we cleared up the Kardashian situation. We had a chance to discuss a lot better. So yeah, I'm good. That's great. My weight's been lifted. So that's really all that
I was going to text you today because it was really weighing on me. And then I was like, I'll
save it. About it.
Save it for the podcast.
Perfect. Well, there we go. Well, now I'm glad the air is clear.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, with that, until next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to head over to our Instagram at Nacho Fitness Coach and let us know how you feel about the topic. Do you love it or hate it?
Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe or follow button wherever you're listening. And if you like our podcast, leave us a rating. See you next time.
You've been listening to Euphony Innovatives Sonified.